Hello and welcome to the CSN Mint. I'm Kevin Cash, joined by Corey Cady. And today, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. We have the 2024 Hot Wheels Roger Dodger Silver Coin. This is a limited edition, officially licensed Mattel Hot Wheels piece. Only 3,000 of these 1 ounce pure, that's 0.999949 pure silver, coming at you today. These are all individually sealed and certified, brought to us by Pamp Suisse, who brought them last year and were a complete sellout. Now, we only have 300 of these, Corey, and they will, just like last year, completely and utterly sell out. This will be our first and final presentation on this opportunity.
Without a doubt, Kevin. One of those crossover coins, as we call it, you have the toy collectors, you have the coin collectors. This is a legal tender coin, $2 in the Solomon Islands, 1 ounce of pure silver. And when you talk about nostalgia, Kevin and I, we've known each other since we were 10 years old. Kevin had a red race car bed. We were never much huge into the toys. One of my favorite of all times, which I think really kicked off the popularity in a huge way for the Hot Wheels, is when they came up with the track. You remember the track, right, Kevin?
Absolutely. It's actually been featured on this coin. On the reverse of the coins, where you're going to find your individual number, and you're also going to see the Hot Wheels logo with that loop-de-loop track. Now, I had one, Corey had one, we talked to some of the other folks in the office today. Everybody remembers that, and I'm so glad and excited that they incorporated that into this piece. You see the individually numbered on the top left there, 1088 is this number. Again, this is legal tender, brought to you by the Solomon Island. The denomination that chose for this was $2. The front of the coin, they did a phenomenal job on this Roger Dodger edition. This is popping with that red and yellow flames on the side there, the scoop in the front with the intake engine popping off the hood, and then the package itself, it's just like the hangers that you bought in the store as a kid, or even today.
Exactly.
You still buy these in there, and they hang on those shelves in the store, and they've done that here on the reverse. You'll find your certificate of authenticity. You'll find the details on that, and it's just an amazing piece that will absolutely sell out at $119.95. This is the introductory price, but this will be the final price because we will sell out. History repeats itself often, especially if these crossover collectibles, always a huge hit. This will be no doubt sold out in minutes. So do call in, grab multiple so you can open and enjoy them, but also keep them sealed.
Yeah, that's always a key with these, and any toy collectible, keep it sealed. Those are the ones. I know the 1974 blue Roger Dodger, it's one of the top 10 most difficult Hot Wheels to acquire as a collectible. In that factory sealed packaging, those will go for $3,000 to $8,000. Now, that's a 1974. They've been around, Hot Wheels, since 1968. And the co-founders, which are husband and wives of Mattel, he created the Hot Wheels in 1968. She created Barbie in 1959. And when he started the Hot Wheels to compete with another very popular toy maker with the cars, he wanted to one-up them. So he went with some of that California hot rod appeal with the fancy paint jobs and the tricked out wheels and the engine coming through the hood. So just super cool. Hot Wheels, without a doubt, one of the most popular toys in the world today. I think more Hot Wheels are sold each and every year than any other toy.
Well, and we could sell all 3,000 of these if we had them. I mean, there's no doubt about it. There's going to be some folks out there that, may say, oh, I'll call later, or I'll get some when I get around to it. And it'll be a big mistake. And last year that happened, and folks were very sorry for that. That was the first year. So we have new folks joining us today, right now, on the broadcast. And they're calling, and they don't have the last year's, but they see the value in this one. They see the opportunity in this one to get started now. So those those that had last year's may not even get this year's just because of the limited amount that we have. And at that price of only $119.95, you know, to have a limited edition, officially licensed Hot Wheels Mattel product and to have yours individually numbered with a low mintage of only 3,000, you're going to want to get on the phone. Please be patient and stand by. The phones are absolutely lighting up on this one. Do yourself a favor, grab as many as you can comfortably afford, because throughout the year, you're going to have those folks who have special occasions, birthdays, holidays, and this is going to make a phenomenal gift, and some way you're going to be able to make someone's day, someone's year with this piece.
Yeah, and Kevin, I've already started getting calls from folks that were fortunate enough to get last year's. With this price at $119.95, they're out there in the market already. I know I started getting calls. I said we will have them. We'll be presenting them on the show, and we're going to have one of the best prices out there. $119.95. This is one you definitely grab as many as you could comfortably afford. The size of that, make an incredible stocking stuffer, and obviously this is a generational coin. This is a generational toy. 50 years, over 50 years, and this is something, Kevin, you got grandparents, parents, children, everybody knows what Hot Wheels is.
Yeah, it absolutely rings true with each and everyone out there. That's why it is in the world one of the most collected toys and has been since the inception of the Hot Wheels idea. So each and every year, you know, millions of these toys are sold. So when you've got that kind of number on the toys themselves, to add the intrinsic value of the pure silver in there, to add the limited edition numbered each and every coin stamp, to add the value of the legal tender. I mean, to get these in the original mint packaging and have the opportunity to call now and get multiples so you can put yourself in an enviable position with your collection. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And I know that, as you said, Corey, we have and I have had folks that have been calling because they are in the market. We've seen them out there for more. At $119.95, it's a steal, and they're going to be burning rubber out of here real fast.
Yeah, it's no longer just a brand, Kevin, that sells toys. I mean, over the years, it's morphed into something for collectors. And, you know, some of the more sought-after ones, I mentioned the 1974 blue Roger Dodger. That's one of the more sought-after. It's certainly not the most sought-after. Yeah. You know, some of the most rare, they'll bring into the high, mid-five figures. Yeah. You know, that's a toy that sold, I think, originally in 1968 on average for around 73 cents.
Right.
Incredible. Yeah. And that wasn't a 1 ounce silver toy back then. It was a plastic toy that's sealed in the original packaging, extremely sought after. And that's why we always recommend on these crossover coins, grab a couple of them, keep them sealed in and this is one of the cooler packaging because it looks just like the way the toys still come from the store with the hanger, which you can see up top here, sealed, 1 ounce pure silver, legal tender. And that's 99.9% pure silver. And what I really love, that mintage of only 3,000, Kevin, individually serialized on each and every coin on the reverse. I think the one here that you see the reverse there, we have 1088, I believe.
Yeah, number 1088, that one's going home with me. Actually, I'm going to leave it on the desk with some of the other special pieces I have. And that one will be with me. Sorry, folks. But maybe you get your favorite number. Maybe you've got your racing number on there. We can't guarantee numbers. So when you do call in, do understand that these are going to sell out no matter what the individual numbers are. I know that some people have their racing number and things like that they'll want on there. But, but yeah, you know, you mentioned some of the collectibles on these, the original issues. I saw a prototype online that sold at auction of a Hot Wheels for $175,000, Corey.
It's incredible. You know, the big auto auction here in Scottsdale, I was looking, and you could get a really nice restored 1973 Dodge Charger for around $40,000. So
well,
it's
sure.
Incredible that toys can fetch a much higher price than that. So with only 3,000 of these legal tender 1 ounce pure silver coins, do yourself a favor, call now, grab as many of these as you can. These will, without a doubt, be an instant sellout. This is going to be a one-time only presentation with the amount of folks that we helped last year. Only 300 of these coins are available. 3,000 exist for the worldwide release. Only 300 of them are available. Pick up the phone, call now, grab as many of these as you can at $119.95. This will make an incredible addition to your collection.